Thanks, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Prime Minister. Does the Prime Minister now admit that his industrial relations changes failed to meet the basic test of providing secure jobs and decent pay? Is this why he had to gut his own bill in the Senate today?
The Prime Minister has the call.
No, Mr Speaker. No. Mr Speaker, the bill that we continued to see supported, Mr Speaker, including the measures that he's just referred to, were going to be voted against by the Labor Party. They were opposing the whole bill, Mr Speaker. All the bill. They were opposing introducing tougher penalties to deter underpayments of employees. They told us very clearly, Mr Speaker, very clearly that they did not want to support these measures. And now they say they do want to support these measures, Mr Speaker. You know what that sounds like? That sounds like an each-way bet, Mr Speaker. That sounds like another each-way bet from the Labor Party. They want to oppose it, and then they want to support it, then they want to oppose it. Mr Speaker, it's a game of tennis. What's his next position?
The Leader of the Opposition on a point of order.
Yes, Mr Speaker. Each way is putting up legislation and then moving amendments to gut your own legislation.
Well, that's not a point of order.
That's what
Prime
he
Minister
just
has
did.
the call. The Leader of the House.
Mr Speaker, that is an abuse of the standing orders. There is no point of order. No point of order at all.
Members on
all
my
that
left.
is a guy that's trying to show up to his union bosses who are in the House.
Members on both sides. The member for McEwen. Member for McEwen. Members on both sides. Leader of the House. Whenever anyone rises on a point of order— no, the Leader of the Opposition, I'm directing this your way. Whenever anyone rises on a point of order, they need to state the point of order. I won't put up with frivolous points of order. I also won't put up with— let me finish. I also won't put up with people complaining about frivolous points of order by making them themselves. I hope that's clear. I think we just let the Prime Minister answer the question. The Prime Minister.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. So the government sought to put measures into this parliament that would create more jobs. Exactly. That's what we sought to do, Mr Speaker. The Labor Party opposed all the measures, including those they now pretend to support. You can't have an each-way bet on this, Mr Speaker. That's what this Leader of the Labor Party is famous for. Mr Speaker, we will pursue measures through the parliament, Mr Speaker, and on a day, Mr Speaker, when Australians learn that there are more jobs now in the Australian economy, Mr Speaker, than they were before the pandemic, we're not going to give up on continuing to create even more jobs, Mr Speaker, even if the Labor Party is not as passionate about creating jobs as the coalition government is, Mr Speaker, even though it was this government that saw 1.5 million jobs created under the policies that we put in place when we came to government, and now those jobs that were lost over the course of the COVID pandemic have now returned. There's more work to do, Mr Speaker, but we will stand up for jobs each and every other day, Mr Speaker. The Leader of the Labor Party and the Labor Party have demonstrated they're against job creation by opposing policies that support job creation.